every time.
And I guess maybe Ally had a little download on Mega Man. I mean, in Michigan, we have Smasher 1001, who's a dual Mario and Mega Man main. So possibly that could have been where he got that wonderful download from. But regardless, my man, you are Ned stepping up to the hot seat, man. Now this guy here, let me tell you about this guy. He is a dark horse for many top players. I mean, he can really ruffle some feathers. I believe he is second in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Second in Chicago, Cloud main and ZSS dual main as well. Sponsored by our very own Unrivaled tournaments.
You knew he was making it to stream, man.
Right.
And we have Nasubi. Hopefully I'm saying that name correct.
Yes.
Wario, which is a very rare character to see. I enjoy personally watching Wario. He has a lot of little tricks, from the bikes to the, oh, well, if it's at this angle, you get hit twice. I have armor this time. Down air to fart confirms.
Absolutely.
Such a unexplored character, and I always love watching him play.
I knew Wario was a thing. And you gotta have to forgive me for this, but at Big House 5, I watched my buddy play some friendlies with Hungry Box. He was like, yeah, man, I'm about to jump in bracket. I'm going Wario. And he did some things to my buddy. All right? I was like, is this bro? Like, why is Wario still this good? What is happening?
It's hard to make a character with that air mobility bad.
Yeah.
He's just unexplored. Like, even right there, that Nair could have connected to something else afterwards. I didn't know that was an option.
That it is, man. And he is just keeping Ned on his toes, man. Force him to the right side of the stage, not allowing him to get any coverage back.
Yeah, he has limit, but it just hasn't really seemed to matter because Nasubi's just all over him.
Yeah.
He does not care about it.
It's almost if the aggression that Ned is known for, it doesn't phase Nasubi at all.
Yeah, it's just well-timed shields are really the answer to it, and it's working out, you know?
And when you play Como every day in Japan, you might know a thing or two about fighting Cloud, you know?
At the same time, though, Ned does have limit, but he's had limit this entire time. Wario's only getting stronger. His Waft is only powering up more, and it is going to get super armor at one point, and that is going to definitely play a factor into the options that Ned chooses.
Absolutely, and Nasubi missing the tech right there, unfortunately eating a dash attack, finding himself on the receiving end of this match. He was in the control of things right as the match started, but it now looks like Ned is starting to use that wonderful length that Cloud has to keep Wario at bay.
And the speed play up. Oh, but he didn't get close enough for the Waft, and that was such a blunder.
Both of these two guys have to recharge here.
Yeah, one of them could do it a little bit faster.
Right, I don't want to say who, but I think we know.
All right, but it does seem like Ned has at least earned Nasabi's respect at this point. Nasabi's no longer just running in recklessly. He says, okay, you're here to play. I'm here to play too. Let me slow down the pace of the match and not be nearly as committal as I was earlier.
Absolutely, and Nasubi doing a very solid job at keeping Ned up there on that top platform. So listen, if you're going to go ahead and charge and limit, I'm going to have to apply some pressure, man. I can't make it easy for you. Because Cloud's just one of those characters where you're never winning until he's dead, because he's the comeback kid, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the comeback kids, excuse me. He's not the comeback kid. There's a couple in here.
That limit cross slash, not enough to get rid of the stock quite yet. Very fortunate for Nasubi.
Yeah.
Nasubi.
Very nice down
grab.
Yeah, gets the wonderful grab there.
Oh, he goes so deep,
tried that.
But he does make it back. And he actually goes to the other side. Very smart, not taking any chances of a potential cancel.
I like to see more bike gameplay, if you will.
I would as well. I do love that.
I don't know what type of insurance Wario got, but he can just keep pulling bikes out of the yin-yang.
What up, Geico?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they sponsoring this event?
And Nasubi, very slow, meticulous match, but he does take the stock first, you know?
Yeah.
Just very methodical in all the options he's choosing, you know?
Okay, now Ned playing a bit safer than what we've seen before. Ned known for his aggression 9 times out of 10, but kind of taking a step back here. Wanted to opt more into knocking Nasubi away and then charging his limit at all costs. He doesn't want to fight up close and personal anymore. And hey, I don't blame you, man. Oh, Rise, I say that finds entry with that back air and evens this thing, back out.
And Nasubi, so cheeky, stays on the platform to get some extra time to charge up the Waft. And now it is fully charged. Now, fully charged actually is not the strongest one, knockback-wise, but it does have super armor.
That it does.
But super armor does not matter if you're just getting nared all over the place and can never get your footing. Because the Waft isn't going to get rid of a stock at 11%, that's for sure.
Right. Absolutely not. Now, Nasubi did a solid job of trying to get back on stage. He went for the neutral getter, but Ned had the solid read with that grab there. Still finding ways to tack on more damage, and Ned has completely shifted gears in this match and put the ball back in his court.
He has, and he's just choosing all of the right options right now, from the grabs to the back airs. to delayed attacks, even apparently the limit side B. Just so many good options. And that was extra smart because Nasubi always attacks right after shielding something. He goes for an option immediately. So Ned caught wind of that, said, I hit your shield with something, let me throw out a move with invincibility to catch your option you're going to now choose.
He also started punishing Wario's empty hops as well. That was kind of something that messed Ned up on his first stock. But I think once that second stock rolled around, Ned kind of took a step back and was like, okay, let me try to adapt a bit better. I can't run in with that aggression that I'm always known for back in Chicago. And I think he noticed that Nasubi wanted to go for a lot of empty jumps into the grabs and just a lot of tomahawks, and he just wasn't allowing it anymore at this point.
Yeah, and it paid off, you know?
That it did.
Made the adjustments that were needed to bring a game 2 in his favor.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. Let's go ahead and get right to this next one, man. Back on Smash Bros.
Starts off charging limit. Says you don't have the approach because I'll win this ward at least for the first 50 seconds before your WAP is charged.
Right. And, you know, charging limit, it kind of sends a message to the opponent, you know. You're going to have to come to me, man. You're going to have to. I mean, you can either fight me and I'm going to get limit, or you can let me charge and I'm going to get limit. Regardless, man, if you don't do anything, I'm probably going to run away with this.
Yeah. Unless your opponent is just that confident fighting you while you have limit, which is possible, you know?
Or unless you main all of Mario, just want to time him out, my brother.
Hey, man, it's like that sometimes.
Listen, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Hey, I'll fight them if they fight me. They just won't fight. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right, but Ned does have him off stage, which is where he got a lot of his damage last time. But Nasubi does manage to fight his way back, even if it is momentarily.
Yeah, Nasubi kind of slowing the match down in his favor as well. He doesn't want to overextend too much anymore. I mean, as we see, he went for a forward air there and got punished pretty good. So I think he knows that, all right, he's not allowing me entry anymore. I'm not going to be able to get up close and personal.
Good job right there, and Nasubi recognizing how he lost his stock last game, and this time after he shield something, he keeps shielding.
Okay, forcing Ned to use his limit on that up special.
Yeah, it's a small victory, but he did win a slight battle right there.
That he did.
Does manage to come back, but Ned is just punishing these get-up options time and time again.
Oh, perfect hit right into the down smash. Whoa! And then completely whiffs the waft. So
yeah, okay.
Say that 5 times fast.
He did that twice now, too. Last game, this very similar situation happened when the limit side B came out, and he just whipped the waft again.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to defeat a Cloud that's going to have limit if you can't time such a potent kill option like that.
Absolutely.
And limit is back in play again. Let's see if he opts to use the limit or try to get rid of the stock and keep the limit for next game.
Absolutely. Okay, he went for that fall away nair, trying to bait Nasubi in. Nasubi just ran right off stage and went back to the ledge. He said, let's go ahead and try this again. Let's go ahead and try to reset the neutral one time.
Well, I would have loved to have seen Nasubi go for an option just to force him off stage so he would have actually had to use the limit when his double jump was wasted. But didn't matter. Stock is gone.
Yeah, ended up catching him rolling, which is something that's pretty uncharacteristic of 2 top-level players like this. But unfortunately, that one mistake can cost you a stock, especially in Smash 4.
Yeah, sometimes you go for the roll as trying to do a mix-up. Oh, and that does connect. Nasubi putting himself on the board, getting rid of that stock. Only at 41%, you know. This has essentially been the Ned game, but 41 is not something you can't come back from.
Absolutely.
It's not too
the
big
brawl
of a
combo starting to come by. Absolutely. Now, I believe when he took that stock, that was angled down forward tilt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Angled that down. That was some very nice precision.
And Ned just trying to approach with these up airs, keeping Nasubi very uncomfortable. Because Wario's love to be in the air, but when you have to worry about a hitbox that can beat yours, you now have to be a little more afraid. And it's a safe one.
That it is. Nasubi right now nearing max rage here at 99%. Every hit is going to matter at this point, but the only hit that matters at the end of this match is limit cross slash. Ned finding the perfect opening to get that stop going.
That was a great punish right there. Talk about the whiff punish of a lifetime. You're coming down with down air. I'm going to outspace it, use this limit cross slash, and just take the stock.
Yeah.
And one of Japanese finest is just going down.
I hate to see it happen like that. See, it's so strange. They do so well when they come over here, and then we do well when they go over there. Or like when Nairo and all those guys travel to the Umabara. So it's really weird, like that dynamic at these events.
Maybe you feel